Can I get a Ayo? What's up, everybody? Boys and girls, how are you all doing today? Hope you guys had a good, fresh, profitable start to the trading week. Before I get things started here tonight on the True Trading Group live stream, for those that may have missed it last night, I want to once again thank Benzinga. They've been such an amazing and supportive partner. 2 Sundays ago, we received an amazing endorsement and message from their CEO and founder, Jason Raznick. And last night, their host of Benzinga Power Hour, Luke Jacoby, also reiterated that same endorsement. So thank you guys over at the, thank you for the entire team over at Benzinga. You guys are awesome. Everyone, if you have not done so already, make sure you go follow them on Twitter. Okay, there is the endorsement that we got from Benzinga. I'll read it to you guys. To better serve our Benzinga community, we've partnered up with the education team over at True Trading Group. If you're looking for great lessons and a fantastic community, we recommend checking them out. Sincerely, Luke Jacoby, host of Benzinga Power Hour. Guys, go ahead and give them a follow on Twitter. Their Twitter handle is at Benzinga. Easy enough. Right there at the bottom of your screen. Make sure you guys go ahead and give them a follow on Twitter. Now, welcome everybody to the True Trading Group live stream. If you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you have come to not only the right place, but the place. Take a minute, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on your notifications, and of course, share this stream on your own social media channel outlets. TTG is what we like to call it. Is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal, folks, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together 6 nights a week right here, Sunday through Friday on this YouTube channel. We go live for free where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets of information and free lessons and education that can help you become a better and more profitable trader. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group, and along with my team of 6 other pro trader moderators, we cover all different styles of trading. That includes swing trading, day trading, options, advanced option strategies, shorting, long-term investing, you name it. There is literally something for everyone in True Trading Group, regardless of your experience level or trading style. Okay, guys. I started my career working for a firm in New York City right out of college. 2007 was my very first job. And then we actually had the 2008 Great Recession, housing market crisis. And I actually went on to thrive in that insanely volatile environment, going on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards in 2008. But before I was ever able to touch one single dollar of their money, I had to go through first an intensive training curriculum that set me on the path to become the trader that I am here today. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I wasn't in my mother's basement for 3 years in the dark trying to figure out some special equation in the markets. I was taught by other professional traders on how to do this the right way. I've since taken that curriculum, I've simplified it, I've paired it with today's top premium trading tools, and I've made it all available to my TTG family members. Before we get things started here tonight, we've got a lot to talk about. Okay, we had a little bit of a pullback in the markets. If you guys missed my live stream yesterday, I gave you guys an outlook on some cryptocurrencies. We talked about Dogecoin. We talked about Bitcoin. Man, were we spot the F on. Dogecoin is currently doing exactly what we said it was going to do last night on my live stream. Before I get things started, we have a lot to get into. Before we do get things started, I want to know right now, if this is your very first TTG live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the letter I in chat right now, okay? If this is your very first live, okay, or you're not a member, I want you guys to type the letter I in chat right now. All right, we got Hit the Bid. We got Ben Harris. What's up, Ben? Stacy Hampton. We got Alley Cat. Anthony Michaels. We got Mike Adkins. Blake Martin. Yusuf Khan. Caden Benz. Ricky Goldsmith. Mark Weldon. Virgil O'Connor. N.A. Fitzpatrick, Asim Sharma, Jacques Heron, Sam Winters, Hewitt's Runner, FL Blue, Donna Keaton, Ezio TT, Kelly Reeves, Blessed 876, Sunil Nara, Jose Diaz, Devin Eklund, Mark LaRue, Steve Mazer. Beautiful. Guys, awesome. Everyone that just typed the letter I, you guys maybe have no idea what you've just stumbled upon, but stick around for a while tonight. You are going to find out. Tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows. We're going to start off this live stream with a 15, 20-minute Q&A to give some time for people to log on. Then I'm going to break down the stock market recap, which will include a recap on not only the overall markets, but I'm also give you guys a recap on the crypto markets, specifically Bitcoin and Dogecoin. We're going to break down the action that we saw today in the crypto markets as well. Then I'm going to show you one of the patterns that I teach my members. It's called the trade line view up crossover, how to use it, and how I used daily resistance levels to identify profit-taking targets on my winning trade today, GameStop. Okay, GameStop was my money maker on the day today. I'm going to walk you guys through that entire setup. I'm going to teach you that pattern. I'm going to give you a nice lesson on how to identify resistance levels to help you guys set those profit targets. And then I will be giving the information for tonight's TGG Stimmy. For those that are like, what the hell is a TGG Stimmy? We give back to all of our members. We do a lot of fun stuff with our members, and we are going to be giving $500 to 5 lucky TGG members tonight, immediately following this live stream. Anyone that joins the TGG family during this live stream will also be eligible for a chance to win $500. We're going to be giving away $500 to 5 different TGG members immediately following this live stream. Like I said, anyone that joins the family during the live, you will also be included in that. So let's not waste any more time. We got a lot to get into here tonight. I know you people are excited for the TGG stimulus, but we have a lot to talk about. We're going to go right into the Q&A session. Guys, start typing your questions right now in the chat. And then Adam, who is my partner, co-founder, and the producer of these streams, is going to grab those questions, throw them up on the screen for me to answer. So let's go ahead, guys. Let's not waste any more time. Let's begin the Q&A session. All right, folks, 15, 20 minutes of Q&A. Let's see how many we can bang out. Go ahead, guys. Just type your questions right in chat. We're going to get some time for people to join us tonight. Type your questions right in chat. Mike, can you talk about CLOV? Sure. A lot of people are talking about CLOV being this massive short squeeze. I don't think that's going to take place. CLOV had a big day on Friday. It continued higher today. There's a lot of talk in the Reddit communities and Wall Street Bets specifically about a short squeeze on CLOV. I'm not buying it. There's a lot of resistance in the 11s. The stock had a tough time once it got over $10 today. I don't think you're going to see this massive short squeeze on CLOV. Should you worry when you go red at the beginning days of an options trade? Normally, they go green at the end. How do you deal with not worrying about the red? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say normally they go green at the end. Don't just think that just because you guys have time on an option, don't just think that that gives you free reign to just hold on to a losing trade. What I do, Yusuf, is when I get myself into an option trade, if it's a swing trade, I will, I'm setting my stop loss not based on the option price itself. I'm setting my stop loss based on the underlying stock. So let's say if I'm buying put options on the SPY and I say I'll stop out if the SPY gets above, 417 or whatever, I'm just making up a number. Then I'm going to hold on to that option until that level is broken on the chart. I'm not someone that said there's 2 different ways that you can set stop losses and manage risk when you're trading options. One would be to set a stop loss on the option price. So let's say you buy an option at $2 and you say, I'm going to set a stop loss at 170. That's, method number one for you guys to set your stop losses on options. Now, the pros and cons of that, the pros of that will be that you will be able to you'll be able to clearly identify the dollar risk on your trade by being able to stop out at the exact price. The negative of that is that you can get stopped out just based on time decay. I don't want to be stopped out based on time decay. I want to be stopped out if I'm wrong. And if the stock does if it does not do what I think it's going to do, I'd rather get stopped out in that scenario. Now, the other method would be to, like I said, not stop out based on the price of the option, but to stop out based on the chart of the underlying stock. The pro of that is, as long as the chart setup is intact, you're going to stay in that trade. The negative of this is that you can't control your risk to the penny, or like you could if you were just in a stock, because you have time decay. Now, if you get stopped out today or you get stopped out in 2 or 3 days, you're going to lose a completely different amount of money. So a helpful thing that I like to do is, based on the expiration date, I will assume a anticipated or estimated percentage risk based on how far out the expiration date on my contracts are. And that helps me adjust my position size. Let's say I'm buying an option that expires in a couple days. I'm going to assume I'm risking at least 50% of that position to account for that time decay. If I buy a stock if I buy an option that expires in about a week, I figure I'm risking maybe 35% on that option. If I buy an option that expires, let's say 2 weeks or more, I assume I'm risking 20 to 25% on that position. And all that'll do, I don't hold to those percentages to the penny, where, okay, if I'm down 35% on the option, I'll just take the loss. But it helps me adjust my position size to account for some of that time decay. So there's 2 different ways that you can set your stop losses, trading options. One way or the other is not right or wrong. It's just personal preference. And I just explained to you the differences between the 2. Thanks, Mike. Made $1,300 on Doge because of the advice you gave yesterday. Yes! Yes, great job. Really, really, really great job. Candy, great job. Yeah, Doge is literally doing exactly what I said it was going to do last night on my live stream. If you guys joined me last night, 8:30 at 8:30 p.m. Eastern last night, I went over my outlook. I went over my outlook on crypto, and I told you guys what I thought about Dogecoin, what I thought about Bitcoin, what I thought that those 2 coins were going to be doing. And so far, I actually have the chart up of Doge right now. It is doing exactly what we talked about. I encourage anyone that's on the live right now that missed the live last night, when we're done here, go back and watch the live. I'll show it to you guys, actually. I'll show it to you guys later tonight. We'll grab the clip from last night's live stream. I'm gonna go over I'm gonna recap everything for you guys in crypto. All right, so we'll talk about Doge. We'll talk about we'll talk about Bitcoin. We'll talk about all these different. I'm gonna recap all that with you guys later in the live stream, and I'll grab the clip from last night and we'll play it for you guys, and I'll show you. For those that might have missed it, I gave you my entire analysis last night, and Dogecoin is doing exactly what we said last night. So congratulations, Candy, and anyone else that made money based on that analysis from last night. It is my pleasure. Anthony Michaels, you guys trade options only? No, brother, we trade everything. Okay, we trade stocks and options, ETFs, you name it, we trade it. We are not just an options trading group. We do have moderators. We have myself and 6 other moderators. Each one of our moderators specializes in a different type of trading style and strategy. So there's something for everybody in TTG. You have access to all of the moderators all day long through private messages, live on the microphone, screen share, you name it. We've got it all during the day. So we trade small caps, mid caps, large caps. We do stocks. We do options. We do swing trading. We do day trading. We do all of it, man. So we're not just options, no. Hey guys, type your questions right in chat. We'll get some time for people to log on and join us here. I know you use your 15 and 3-minute chart to day trade. Are there any other charts you use that provide you with better and more noticeable patterns? Yeah, 5-minute. 5-minute. Don't forget about the 5-minute. 5-minute charts are really good. 5-minute charts are really good. I also like the hourly chart as well. And then of course your daily charts and your weekly charts as well. But don't forget about the 5-minute chart for day trading as well. A lot of times some of the patterns that you might not be able to see on a 3-minute chart, the 5-minute chart kind of slows down that price action a little bit, cleans it up. But sometimes it's a little bit more visible on a 5-minute chart. Mike, since you mentally have your stop loss and different sizes risk on different stocks, I'm assuming you don't use hotkeys. Is this correct? What? If you do, how's it set up? Of course I use hotkeys. I have an entire course that teaches people how I have my hotkeys set up. What I assume you're referring to, Maurizio, Chi-Town, what up? What I assume you're referring to is setting a hotkey based on a share amount. So like you might set a hotkey that'll buy 500 shares, for example, right? I assume that's what you're talking about. And you're asking, well, how do I do that? My hotkeys are not set based on a specific share amount. With Lightspeed, each level 2 box that I have on my screen, I can adjust my own tier size. It's called the tier size, also referred to as a lot size. And I will manually set that number. And then my hotkeys are going to be a market tier buy, market tier sell, limit tier buy, limit tier sell, which means, let's say I have 6 level 2s on my screen on my Lightspeed platform. I might have one of my tier sizes set to 500 shares on whatever stock. Another one of my tier sizes might be set to 5,000 shares. Another one might be 2,500 shares, based on the volatility of the stock that I'm trading and how far away my stop loss is. So depending on which box I'm in, okay, if stock A, I've got 500 share lot, stock B, I've got 2,500 share lot, stock C, I've got a 5,000 share lot, what box I'm in, if I hold the shift key and push the letter L, that for me, shift L is a market order buy. So if I'm in stock A's level 2 and I hold shift and press L, it's going to market order buy 500 shares. If I'm in stock B's level 2, I hold shift and press the letter L, it's going to market order buy 2,500 shares. If I'm in stock C's level 2, I'll hold the shift key, press the letter L, that's going to buy 5,000 shares as a market order. So I don't have my hotkeys set for share amounts. I had them set for order type. And then I will adjust the share amount for each one of the order entries or the level 2 boxes that I'm in. So that's how I do it with Lightspeed. Can you clarify what you mean by consistently profitable? Like, is that every day green, every week, every month? Okay, no. Okay. It is not every day. Okay, you're not going to be green every day. Being consistently profitable is meaning that over time, typically maybe on like a monthly basis, you're going to be a profitable trader. You will have red days, you will have red weeks. Hell, you might even have red months. Okay, but being consistently profitable means that you are at a point to where you reach profitability and now you just start to grow your account. Of course, your account's going to fluctuate. Inside of that, you might have your account go from 5,000 to 10,000, but then it might go from 10,000 to 8,000 before it goes to 12. Then it goes from 12 to 20, it might go from 20 to 16 before it goes to 30. Okay, of course your account's going to fluctuate. Being consistently profitable does not mean that you're green every day. It does not mean you're green every trade. It does not even mean that you're green every week. Once you do get to the point where you are, a very good trader, you'll start to find that the chances of you having a red month is very, very slim. The chance of you having a red month. I would say once you reach a level of consistent profitability, you'll find that, you'll make red trades. Might have red weeks, but red months will be far and few between. Okay. That is something that I think that I really get into a lot with my members, is teaching them things that will help them be consistent. There's too many people that when they start trading, they look for, that quick get rich money, that get rich quick money. They're looking for like the next GameStop. They're looking for the next Dogecoin. The reality of it is yes, there's always going to be another GameStop, another Dogecoin type opportunity, but you can't look for them. If you look for them, that's how you're going to end up blowing up your account, because you're going to think every single opportunity is going to be that. Like everybody thought that silver was going to be the next GameStop. They thought AMC was going to be the next GameStop. They think now Clove is going to be the next GameStop. They thought SOS was going to be the next GameStop. You'll find yourself always just holding on to these positions, looking for these monster moves when that's not the norm. I will teach you guys how to make money on a consistent basis using different asset classes. Like I don't teach my members to be one-trick ponies. That's what I said. We trade everything in True Trading Group. We don't just trade small caps, or we don't just trade large caps, or we don't just do this or just do that. You've got to be a diversified trader to improve your chances of consistency. Like right now, the small cap market's very, very cold. Small cap market's not trading well at all. But you see today, I traded GameStop. I didn't trade a small cap. I traded GameStop. We had a good trade the other day, was in Roblox. Roblox was that's not a small cap. Like you've got to be able to make money in different areas. Okay. And that's what I teach all my teaching members. And that education is what allows them to be consistently profitable. I want to know right now, guys, my TTG family members, are you a better and more consistently profitable trader because of True Trading Group? Are you a better trader because of True Trading Group? And was it worth the investment in a membership? I want my members right now to sound off in chat. You tell me, guys, if being part of the TTG family has made you a better trader, has made you a more consistent trader, and if you feel like the membership was worth the investment. And that's what it is. You're investing in yourself when you guys are joining TTG. You're not paying for an alert service. You're investing in an education. That's really what you guys have to realize. And I want anyone that's not a member, I really want you to pay attention to the comments that are coming through chat right here. These are real members that are talking to you, telling you straight, telling you how it is. I will never blow smoke up your ass. I will never tell anybody in here, sign up to TTG. I'll tell you the secret. You guys will become millionaires. I'm never going to tell you that. Is it possible? Sure, it's possible. But is it going to happen overnight? No. Is it going to happen with you putting in zero energy or effort? No. Am I going to teach you some kind of secret strategy or secret pattern that nobody knows about besides Wall Street? No. Believe me, if there was a secret, I'd know about it. I worked at a fund in New York City. It was my very first job. If there was a secret pattern or a secret indicator or some fail-proof system, I would know about it. They would have showed it to me. The only secret is that they actually gave me a real education. They taught me how to do this the right way. And if you ever want to excel at anything in life, not even trading, any other hobby you want to take up, any other career path you want to go down, if you ever want to get to a point where you really can excel consistently, you're going to have to learn the skill. It's no different than anything else. But a lot of people think that trading, they feel for some reason it's going to be a get rich quick scheme. It's not. Okay, so thanks to my teaching members. I see a bunch of you guys commenting there in chat. I think that's helpful for anyone that is watching the live stream that's maybe thinking about joining the group. I think it helps to see real members sharing their experiences right here on the live stream. Nice. FL Blue just signed up last night with TGD. Looking forward to learn. Which brokerage platform would you recommend, as I'm with TD Ameritrade at this time? Thank you. First of all, FL Blue, welcome to the TG family. All my TGG members, welcome. FL Blue just joined our family last night. Welcome to the family. I look forward to trading with you. I trade on Lightspeed. Lightspeed is my favorite. They've got the best execution. I think they've got the best platform, but it's more for advanced traders. I don't think inexperienced or novice traders should be trading on Lightspeed. You also still do pay commissions on Lightspeed. TD Ameritrade is perfectly fine. Use their Thinkorswim platform. Get set up with hotkeys or hot buttons. Talk to the representatives at TD. get somebody on the phone, tell them to help you walk through hotkeys or hot buttons. Another good platform would be like E-Trade, Charles Schwab are really good for beginners. Either one of those three platforms I think are fine and are good platforms for beginners. All right, guys, I think maybe we'll take like one or two more and we'll get and then we'll dive in. Nice. Maurizio just got TTG certified over the weekend. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great info there too. Yeah, those red to green workshops are awesome. Maurizio, congratulations first and foremost on getting TTG certified. Secondly, those red to green workshops for people that don't know maybe what he's talking about. We leave no trader behind in True Trading Group. Okay. The reality of it is I'd say probably about 82%, I think is the number right now. 82% of our members are consistently profitable. Okay. 82% of our members are excelling and are doing well, which means we still have 18% of our members are still struggling. Okay. It's not realistic to say that 100% of my members are killing it. That's not true. The overall majority of them are, but in True Trading Group, we leave no trader behind. And that is why every couple of weeks we host red to green workshops, which is a workshop specifically designated for those members that are still struggling, where myself and other moderators go over specific lessons and topics that struggling members need help with. And that's our red to green workshop. So that's what Maurizio was talking about. Yusuf, I think this will maybe be our last question or maybe one more. I started taking, Clifford, oh, Jesus. You make millions. Why do you bother with this nonsense? Clifford, you have no idea the can of whoop ass that you just opened up, brother. Okay. I will tell you guys all this here right now. I am absolutely so sick and tired of people like this. Clifford, I'm sorry, man. I don't know you, but I'm going to rip into you right now. So I hope you're ready for this. I'm so sick and tired of people that make comments like you because, oh, if you're such a good trader, why do you do this? I'll tell you why I do this. Because my life went down an entirely different path that it never would have went down if it wasn't for the mentorship and education that I received when I worked at the fund in New York City. I'll tell you guys all this right now. My mentor is responsible for me being the trader that I am here today. If I did not have this skill set, I would not be anywhere near as successful in my life as I am today without this skill set. That's the God's honest truth. Okay? That is the God's honest truth. Okay? That's first and foremost. I'm humble enough to say I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. So when I think about the impact that my mentor had on my life and his ability to actually push my life down a different path, I take that very, very seriously when somebody else considers me their mentor, because I think about, well, if my mentor told me to go kick rocks, and then, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I feel that I have the ability to potentially push one of my members' lives down a different path that they never thought was possible. So I take that very, very seriously. Secondly, as a business, yes, True Trading Group is a business. I treat it as such. It's amazing. Trading is my passion. Why not be able to actually make extra money from my passion? Okay, I consider myself one of the luckiest people on the face of the earth to be able to just make money off of something that I am truly passionate about. The problem is that there's so many services out there that are complete bullshit, that are scams, that make people like you make comments like that take advantage of people, that take advantage of people's desire to try to learn something like this. They tell them, oh, I've got a secret. Sign up. I'll tell it to you. They sign up. They spend their hard-earned money. They learn absolutely nothing. And when they learn absolutely nothing, that same service says, well, that's because you didn't buy the pro package. The pro package has the real answer. Just pay another couple $1,000 to get the pro package. That bullshit stops now. My goal, my entire team at True Trading Group, our goal is to completely disrupt this industry. The days of providing members with absolutely zero education and zero value is over. Either provide your members with real education or die. I'm pissed off at what's been happening. I've never been a part of a trading group before in my life. I've never signed up to some kind of service. I never got anybody else's trade alerts. I never paid for courses or anything like that. But once we started True Trading Group and I actually saw some of the other stuff that's out there, it's a joke. I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm not naming people specifically. Okay. I'm not going to name anybody specifically. I don't talk bad about other people, whatever. Okay. I'm not going to, you guys know, listen, if you're on this live stream, you know what shit services are out there and you know what people are out there that maybe actually know what they're talking about. Okay. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. Okay. I'm not upset. All right. I'm not upset. But when people make comments like that, it brings out the passion. I can't help it. I'm sorry. But anyway, I guess providing free lessons for people on YouTube is nonsense. So Clifford, best of luck in your trading journey, brother. Folks, go easy with hammering Clifford. He may not have meant anything disruptive with his question. I did not understand this aspect immediately. Okay. No mob mentality, guys. All right, guys, so that just about does it there for the Q&A session. All right, so that just about does it there with the Q&A session. We're done with that. All right, so that just about does it there with the Q&A session. I want to know real quick, guys, who here is new to trading? Who here is new to trading? If you are brand new to trading, I want you to go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. All right, we got a long list of number 1s. Here we go. I like it. I like it. I like it. Jeff Carroll. Look at all this. Carol, Dennis, Time Zip, Michael, Medina, Amanda, John Lawrence, Harold Clark, Stacy Hampton, Camille Nelson, Cheyenne, B. Johnson, Liam, Matt G, Mark. Great. This is good. A lot of number 1s are coming through chat right now, guys. I like this. I like this. Okay, so since we have a lot of brand new people here that are maybe new to trading, a couple things that I want to just talk to you about real quick. Like I told you, I'll always shoot you guys straight. I'm never going to blow smoke up your ass. Let me talk to you guys a little bit about what's truly possible. Trading stocks and options. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I do not have a secret. Okay, so if anybody is here that's saying, "Oh man, this guy traded professionally on Wall Street," maybe he's going to give me the secret that Wall Street won't give me. I don't have a secret. I do not have a secret pattern, a secret strategy, a secret indicator, a secret equation, a secret signal. That stuff doesn't exist. What I do have is a professional education. And if you guys are looking to consistently make money from the markets, you have to be willing to spend the time to actually learn this and to actually get an education. Okay, I'm not going to sit there and promise you Lamborghinis and mansions and look at all this money, follow me, you guys can become millionaires. I'm not going to tell you guys that. But if you're willing to put in the time, energy, and effort to actually learn this skill, myself, my other moderators, the entire THD fam, will be with you guys every single step of the way, walking you through that entire process. Okay, it is truly, what is truly possible? Yes. Is it possible for you to make, an extra $500, $1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 bucks a month? Yes. Yes, it is. We actually had a THD member on, I think maybe it was about 2 months ago now at this point, that started off their trading journey a long time ago with like 2,000 bucks in their account. Now they've been trading for a while, but now they've gotten to a point where they actually made $300,000 the other month, in 1 month. So like, yes, is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Is that the norm? No, that's not the norm. The norm is that the overwhelming majority of traders fail, but that's because not because trading is some impossible task or it's a scam like rigged against the little guy. It's because too many traders think it's a get rich quick scheme and they don't actually get an education. Okay? You guys, a lot of people don't get an education. They don't actually know what they're doing. They're just buying a stock that they read on social media or that one of their family members or coworkers told them to do. You guys have to understand, you have to realize that when you start trading in the markets, you're stepping into somebody else's professional arena. Like I would never step into, a boxing ring with a professional boxer and think that I have a chance of winning or that I have a chance of succeeding if I've never trained to be a boxer. I'm stepping into somebody else's professional arena. Why would I think I'm going to be successful? So I don't know why so many traders feel that way about stocks. They put a couple $1,000 in a Robinhood account. They just jump right into the markets and think they're going to be successful. You're stepping into somebody else's professional arena. What makes you think you're going to be successful? That's why so many traders fail. You've got to be willing to put in the time, energy, and effort to actually learn what you're doing. Okay? This is why it's so important for you guys to get education. I tell everybody that's a brand new trader that's first joining up the True Trading Group, I tell them, guys, go through the courses, trade on the simulator, practice trading with fake money first before you start trading with real money. It's so important. It'll drastically speed up that learning curve. Most traders fail because they can't stomach the learning curve. The average learning curve of a trader starts off extremely steep in the beginning. They lose money very quickly, okay, at a very rapid rate because they have no idea what they're doing. Fast forward several months later, maybe a year later, they're still losing money because they really don't know what they're doing, but they've learned a thing or two through trial and error. They're still losing money, but now at a slower pace. So their P&L curve starts to shallow. Okay, it's less of a steep decline. Then they get to a point where their P&L baselines, where they've lost a bunch of money and now they've learned a thing or two, and now they stop losing, but they're still not making until eventually their P&L starts to climb. The average person can't stomach that beginning part of the learning curve. They blow up their account. They figure they don't have enough money to keep putting back into their account, and they quit. And they never give themselves a chance to even see if they are a good trader or not. Okay? That's why so many traders fail. And that's why, for all of you that are brand new, this is why it's so important for you guys to actually get education first. Okay, that's why it's so important to actually get education first. All right. So guys, listen up. Before we get into the weekly outlook, and yes, I am going to be covering Dogecoin. Okay, I am going to be covering Dogecoin. A lot of people are asking about a membership here on the live stream. So I wasn't going to talk about this until later, but there's a couple of people that I've already seen questions about asking about the membership. I'll just briefly, for just 2 minutes, and then we're going to get into all the information. I want to talk about the market recap. I want to talk about my trade on GameStop. I want to talk about crypto. But let's talk about the TC membership for just a second. We have an annual membership. We do not have a monthly membership. That's first and foremost. 1 month is not enough time for you to go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, attend a private study group, go through the video library, trade on the simulator. 1 month is not enough time for you to do all of that. So that's why we don't have 1 month memberships. And also, myself and my other moderators are going to give you guys 110% of our time, energy, and effort. So we're in chat with our members all day long from, pre-market till after-market, all of our moderators. We're not done at 10:30, 11 o'clock, and you're left to fend for yourself. We're there all day long. You have access to us all day long. We're on the microphone. We're sharing our screen. We're answering private messages. You have access to us all day, every day. We also do workshops and webinars with members during the week. We even do some on weekends as well. If we're going to give you that kind of time, energy, and effort, you guys better be willing to give it back to us. So that's why we do not have 1 month memberships. All right. We are like the Netflix of trading communities, guys, in TGG. You pay one price for the year. You get access to literally every single thing that we offer. Yes, we have courses and trade alerts, but TGG is a lot more than that. It's a platform for traders. You get 15 courses It's a simplified version of the information I learned working at the fund. It's got beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, swing trading, trader psychology, you name it, guys. We've got it. It's all there for you in text and video format. You've got over 100 hours of additional video content in our video library. That's workshops and webinars. Our daily trading chat room where we share our screen. We're live on the microphone calling out trades in real time. At least 10 actionable trades a week from a community of traders. Right now, our moderators have over an 80% win rate in chat. Weekly live workshops. Access to all the mods all day long. You got our Benzinga Pro real-time news feed, Quote Media's real-time level 1, full book level 2, our trading simulator, our trade ideas scanner, and we have also re-upped our laptop supply. So we had a lot of people that signed up last night, and a lot more were upset that they missed out on the laptops that we had available last night. We're always giving back to our members. We've sourced another, well, Adam did. You guys can thank Adam. Sourced another 50 laptops that are on a first come, first serve basis. These aren't going to last. They sold out last night. We're not sure when we're going to be able to get these again. It's literally, Adam is just like with our wholesaler, like, hey, you got laptops? I'll take them all. Like, that's literally what's going on. Anyone that signs up tonight for a membership is actually going to get a free Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Chromebook laptop, totally free. Okay, totally free. All right. So anyone that wants to, that's interested in that membership, like I said, coupon code TTG121. Okay, use that coupon code. A cost of a membership would normally be $2,212 for the year. But you guys can actually use the coupon code TTG121 if you're on this live stream. This is specifically for you. That'll get you a 43% discount. It brings the price of your membership all the way down to $1,252. Okay? You have to use that coupon code at checkout, guys, or you're going to be paying like $2,000. If you go to the website and you do not use that coupon code, you're going to pay $1,990. So make sure you enter the coupon code TTG121 to get the 43% discount. Brings the price all the way down to $1,252. Okay, that coupon code is specifically for the YouTube channel. So if you guys are on the live, use the coupon code. Okay, the 50 and anyone that joins with that coupon code tonight, you will be getting a free laptop. There's only 50 of them. It's on a first come, first serve basis. So if you guys want the free laptop, I would go literally right now and sign up with that coupon code to ensure that you get one of the laptops. And then after the live stream, we're doing the Stimmy giveaway. So 5 TTG members are going to get $500 here tonight after the live. Anyone that joins tonight with that coupon code TTG121 will be able to be included in that giveaway. Okay. You guys will see the laptop on your checkout. When you go to your checkout page, you'll see the laptop in your checkout. That's how you know you're one of the 50. If you go to the checkout and the laptop's not there, that means the 50 laptops are gone already. Okay? Got it? Got it? Good. Cool. All right, guys. Oh, on my wrist. All right, so let's go. Let's move things on, guys. Let's break things down. Let's go down to, I want to get into here now. Let me see here. Pull up my little presentation. All right, guys. So we're going to move on now. I want to get into the stock market recap of the day. We have a lot to talk about. Some stuff went on in the markets today. You had some stuff going with Tesla with that horrible crash with the autonomous driving. We're going to talk about that. And then I want to recap for you guys my day trade today on GameStop, which is where I made all my money today. So with that said, let's go over, guys, and let's take, I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to go over the recap of the day. All right, here we go, folks. Stock market recap, April 19th. All right, let's break it down. What happened today? Stocks pulled back from the record highs. We finally got a pullback in the overall markets, guys. SPY, Dow, NASDAQ, all of it with the pullback here today. Tech led the way lower. You had a little bit of a bounce back in the 10-year Treasury. All right, tech led the way to the downside. You saw some profit taking in the financials. which led the way last week with some strong earnings. But the big stories of the day today, the Tesla car crash, okay? There were 2 men that were killed in Texas that were apparently nobody was even in the driver's seat, which is just a little ridiculous. They said that they found, one body in the passenger seat and another body in the back seat. Now, if that's from the accident itself, I don't know, but that leads, authorities to believe that nobody was driving the car. Now, Tesla is pretty clear, I think, in the autonomous driving feature of the Tesla that you still have to be, you still got to be in the driver's seat. You still got to be paying attention. It's not fully autonomous where you can just go to sleep and the car will just take you to your destination. So the fact that nobody was in the driver's seat is unfortunate, but I don't know how many people there are that would actually drive a Tesla without anyone being in the driver's seat. So unfortunate, but that caused some weakness in Tesla. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most major cryptocurrencies fell, but not Dogecoin. Okay, not Dogecoin. We're going to talk about this. The GameStop CEO, hold on a second here, guys. No. Okay, GameStop CEO is stepping down in July, or if they find a new CEO replacement sooner, he'll step down sooner as they look to push the e-commerce aspect of their business, and they're looking to change that business model. Then you had Amazon with a big investment in renewable energy. So these are kind of some of the big stories of the day today. Was a bit of a slower day after you had that pullback. The markets got very, very choppy the remainder of the day. You kind of had like a pullback in the morning, and then in the afternoon, it was just a sideways chop fest in the overall markets. Earnings continue to roll out. Coca-Cola, great earnings, topped Q1. Harley-Davidson even beat estimates. That's impressive. Harley-Davidson has been struggling. They've been struggling to attract the younger consumer. Okay. Guys, there's a lot of people that are signing up right now. Listen, there's a lot of people that are signing up right now. After you guys sign up, you'll see on the website a little support icon. It's going to say chat. You'll see a chat icon on the bottom right of the website. You just click on that and enter your details to claim your laptop. Okay? So if you guys are signing up right now with that coupon code to claim your laptop, just make sure you click on that chat icon, and that's where you'll be able to enter your address, your information for us to ship you your laptop. Okay? So a couple of people have already signed up as I see as we're doing this. I want to make sure you guys are aware how to actually claim those laptops. You also had IBM reported better than expected results. The company's actually confident it can achieve full year revenue growth, which would be something that has not happened for IBM in a little while. United Airlines missed earnings, but said that rebounding demand is driving a clear path to profitability. They are expecting to return to positive EBITDA margins later this year. Okay. That's a good sign. Remember, we always remember the last couple of live streams I told you guys, guidance is going to be the key factor. It's not necessarily how are companies doing in Q1, but how do they expect to do Q2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right. Now, what to watch for this week? Johnson & Johnson still has to report. Abbott Labs, Procter & Gamble, Lockheed Martin, Philip Morris, and Netflix. Something interesting that happened today with the tobacco companies. Altria, which is a company that I actually own in my long-term portfolio, ticker symbol MO, fantastic dividend-paying stock. I own MO in my long-term portfolio, but all of your tobacco companies, including Philip Morris and Altria, all took big hits later in the day today because the Biden administration announced that they are considering regulating the amount of nicotine that is allowed to be in cigarettes. They want to reduce the amount of nicotine in cigarettes to make it so that cigarettes will no longer be addictive. If that happens, That would be bad for tobacco companies because if people are not addicted to cigarettes, then that means less sales. Okay, so when that news broke today, you saw all your tobacco companies took a bit of a drop. Okay, all your tobacco companies took a bit of a drop. All right, let's talk about some economic data, some coronavirus information, because that still does remain on watch. It still needs to be paid attention to. We explained this in our market outlook that it is a quieter week for economic data. Strong earnings so far. That has continued from last week. Adding to some inflationary fears of the stronger recovery. Remember, we talked about this last night. The faster the economy recovers, the greater the chance that inflation picks up faster than the Federal Reserve expects, the greater the chance the Federal Reserve has to raise rates sooner than they expect. That will be bad for markets. We're going to be getting a better glimpse of the state of the jobs market on Thursday. You got initial jobless claims. That data comes out on Thursday. Then you've got manufacturing and services PMI data, as well as new home sales coming out Friday. The manufacturing services PMI data, that data is important. That's coming out on Friday. The rate of change and improvement for macro factors has been strong. Lumber, consumer goods. And then does this bode well for growth or value stocks? Okay, the reopening boom is going to be better, guys, for value stocks, because as the economy improves, Treasury yields will rise. Treasury yields rising will be bad for growth stocks. Okay, now growth stocks, tech stocks, they can still move higher in a 1.5, 1.6% 10-year environment. But if that 10-year starts to get to 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 2%, which a lot of people are calling for over 2% by the end of the year, tech is going to have a hard time moving higher. That's when you're going to be looking for value stocks and quality stocks to actually be moving the markets higher rather than it being a tech-based rally, which is what we've seen over the last many, many years. Inflation is not the only concern, guys. COVID is on the rise globally. You got a lot of issues out there right now with COVID. India is a disaster. Brazil is a disaster. COVID-19 deaths broke over 3 million. You got the Johnson & Johnson. They're still waiting on their outcome for the issues they had with their blood clots on their vaccine as the U.S. continues to make more progress. The U.S. is actually is handling COVID pretty well. Cases are pretty good. The vaccination rollout is really good. You're talking about 3.2 million doses a day, which is fantastic. Half the population has already received at least one dose. So that's good. We're lucky and fortunate enough that we have Pfizer and Moderna. And we basically, last year, before we even had approved vaccines from Pfizer and Moderna, the government made deals to buy, 100 million doses from Pfizer, like 100 million doses from Moderna. And the U.S. just kind of swallowed up supply of these vaccines. And, you have Europe was left with like AstraZeneca, and AstraZeneca is the one that's having the problems. And that's why, Europe is having a much harder time with the vaccination rollout, and cases are starting to increase because of that. The U.S., we haven't really had that issue. So things are pretty good in the U.S., but on a global scale, you've got to pay attention to some of these different areas of the world. Some of these other countries are having a very hard time. And the UK actually reported a new variant from India that they got like 3 or 4 confirmed cases of that in the UK. So, you've got some issues in different parts of the world, and you've got to start to pay attention to that news headline to see if that's going to shake up markets maybe. All right. Now, let's get into crypto. Okay, let's get into crypto. Cryptocurrencies still remain in focus. I talked about this last night on my live stream. Major cryptocurrencies continue dropping. Okay. Regulatory rumors are what stoked fear in the crypto market. I talked about this the other day. Okay. I literally talked about this the other day about that. I'm concerned with all the manipulation that I'm seeing with like the Safe Moon exchange. They're going to try to reward people for holding crypto and penalize people for selling it. That's manipulation. This Dogecoin phenomenon is textbook definition of manipulation. And I thought that was going to actually bring negative attention into the crypto market. Well, regulatory rumors sparked fear in the crypto markets, you had Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, all took big drops overnight. Former SEC Chairman Harvey Pitt expects a fair amount of regulation coming from the SEC very, very soon in the crypto environment. The new SEC Chairman, however, Gary Gensler, taught a course at MIT about blockchain. So it is still unclear what this policy blueprint is going to look like. You have, a lot of people celebrated, the nomination of the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, because he's pro blockchain and, he's given seminars at MIT about this technology, and that was seen as a positive. So it's still very unclear how the SEC is going to react and what type of regulation is going to be coming down in the crypto market. You also have to think about from an IRS standpoint, how the IRS is going to be cracking down on taxes on a lot of the gains on these cryptos. Okay, so that's what shook up the crypto market. Last week's momentum deflated. You had Bitcoin treaded water, got below 55,000. Ethereum dropped to 2,100, and Litecoin fell to around 270. But Dogecoin actually moved higher against the broader crypto trend. Guys, if you missed my live stream last night I gave you guys an entire analysis on what I thought Dogecoin was going to do. And I have the clip. I'm actually going to share it with you guys in just a moment. Okay. Yesterday, I told everybody on my charts. Okay, here's a clip of here's a chart of Dogecoin. Last night, when we were around 32 cents, I believe Doge was around 32 cents. I had told everybody to watch for a cupping pattern to form, watch for Doge to push back up to the 40s, then look for it to form a cup, look for a pullback into the mid to high 30s to create the cup, and then watch for a move back into those high 40s. Let me go right now, guys. I actually want to play with you. It's a quick 2-minute clip. So we're going to play that 2-minute clip just for those of you that missed last night's live stream, because Dogecoin is doing exactly what we talked about last night. Now for that, let's take things over and let's share that 2-minute clip with you guys for those that missed it. We'll actually pull up just the price here of Dogecoin, as you guys can see here on the screen. This to me is actually a pretty decent looking chart setup still. You have the potential of a very large cup and handle start to form on Dogecoin. And I do think it's possible that you could see Dogecoin continue higher in the next several days to couple of weeks. You have major support, guys. You have major support here around 25. Okay, you've got major support here around 25. You guys can see this support level here at 25. Okay. What I would look to see happen here is see if this forms a cupping pattern. Okay. See if this Doge forms a cupping pattern. Okay. Where this nice, we got a little bounce here. We're going back up to 32, 33. If we get over 35, it should go to 40. Then look for the stock to pause once it gets back into the 40s. Okay, so how cup and handle patterns work, and this is the pattern I'm going to be paying attention to see if we do, in fact, get a cup and handle pattern on Doge. But watch for this baseline into the 25s. Look for the stock, well, I keep calling it stock. Look for the coin to move back up into the 40s, pause up here. Okay, you're going to have a lot of resistance up here when we get there. Okay, you're going to have resistance up there when we get there at this previous high. But watch for Doge to get back to that, towards that high, get back to the low 40s, then have a pullback to create the handle. If Doge gets back into the 40s, it will form the cup. It'll form the cup. Then the pullback away from the 40s will form the handle. I would look for a move up into the low 40s, then a pullback into the mid to high 30s to create the handle. And that will be the last buying opportunity before Doge potentially breaks through that 45 level, pushes up to the 50s, 60s, 70s, and maybe it actually goes to $1. I don't. There you have it, guys. Okay. So there was the clip from last night where I told you guys my entire thesis and what I thought was going to happen here with Dogecoin. And you can see, okay, it did exactly verbatim what we talked about, or what I talked about on that clip. There's the move. Remember what I just said to you guys? Okay, on that clip, I said, look for a move up into the low 40s. You're going to encounter resistance up there. That creates the cup. Then I said, look for a pullback into the mid to high 30s. There you have your pullback into the mid to high 30s. And then that, folks, forms your handle. That is literally that clip, that 2-minute clip that you just watched from the analysis from last night's live stream is exactly what Dogecoin has done so far here today. Okay? So there you have it, folks. So for those traders that are on the live, you guys caught that analysis yesterday on that live stream. Hope you guys were able to make some good money on that move. We went from 32 all the way up to 44, 43. Beautiful chance. We said, and resistance up there, watch for the pullback. I said, watch for the pullback into the mid to high 30s. Well, folks, we pulled right back to 30. And now you can see if we can consolidate, okay, to see if we can consolidate, form the handle on that pattern. Guys, this is what I mean. TGD is not a one-trick pony. I teach my traders to be diversified. I teach them technical analysis and trading rules and strategies and risk management that can be applied to multiple asset classes, whether it's a stock, an option, even a crypto. This is what I mean by TGD is not a one-trick pony. This is what I mean by being a diversified trader gives you the best chance of being a consistent trader. Okay? So I want to share that with you guys, that quick little clip. I want to share that quick little clip from last night's live stream with you guys on Dogecoin. Okay? So there you guys have it. All right? Now, what I'd like to do now is shift focus a little bit away from crypto and into stocks, because I want to talk to you guys about my trade today in GME. You got a lot of good lessons to talk about here on GME. We've got a trade line view up crossover setup. I'm going to walk you guys through this setup. I'm going to teach you exactly how I, go about trading and identifying a trade line view up crossover. And we're going to talk about how to use resistance levels to identify profit targets. All right. And for this, we're going to go ahead now and take things over to the charts. All right, guys, here we go. GME. All right. This was the trade of the day for me today. This is where I made all my money. This is where right here. This move right there is where I made my money today on GME. Now, today was a slower day in the overall markets. There wasn't a lot going on. That's been the case for the last couple of weeks. You've really got to be a sniper, not a machine gunner. Okay? You've really got to be a sniper, not a machine gunner. I teach my fam to be snipers in the sense that you wait for a grade A opportunity. Don't just go out there and start firing out, at every single stock that pops up on your screen. Be patient, wait for grade A setups, pick your spots. I made one trade today, folks, and it was only in GME. Okay. This is a trade line view up crossover setup. All right. Now, the trade line is this baby blue line, this teal line you see on my screen. Now, the trade line is the 9 exponential moving average. Okay, it's the 9 exponential moving average. Do not look on your charting software for an indicator called trade line. You won't find it. Trade line is just a common phrase that traders use. But your trade line can either be your 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 EMA. Okay. I use the 9 exponential moving average as my trade line indicator. It is a momentum-based indicator. For those of you that are new, the trade line is a momentum-based indicator. Okay. When a stock is making a clear directional move, that trade line will tend to act as support or resistance. When a stock is consolidating, that trade line will have no relevance to the price action whatsoever. So do not just blindly rely on the trade line. There are very specific times you want to use the trade line. There's specific times you don't want to use the trade line. There's an entire course in our curriculum that is dedicated to this trade setup so that you can understand how to use the trade line, and then more importantly, how to use this setup called the trade line VWAP crossover. Let's break this down. GME was a strong stock today. Why? You've got your CEO of GameStop stepping down. That was seen as a positive because they're moving away from the brick and mortar business model and into e-commerce. As they continue to bring on board members that specialize in technology and e-commerce. And now that's seen as a positive that the CEO is going to be stepping down. You also had Wall Street's leading analyst, Roaring Kitty. I'm kidding. He's not an analyst. Roaring Kitty is a social media figure on Reddit that has a tremendous following of traders that a lot of people credit him for starting the GameStop kind of rally, starting the GameStop short squeeze. He owns, I think he's up to like a $30 million position or something like that on GameStop. I heard them say on CNBC today, but he bought more GameStop. And when news broke that he bought more GameStop, it brought all of these millions of traders in the retail community, on the Reddit community, that they came in and they bought more shares because he did. And then that coupled with the news of the CEO stepping down, you get this pop in GameStop. Okay. You get this pop in GameStop. Okay. So that's what gave you this gap up. That's what got GameStop on my radar in the first place. When you go to the daily chart, you'll see that we kind of have this little previous pivot top area. I'll get into this in just a moment. Okay, that I thought if we were going to break above that, I thought maybe the stock had a chance to make a move. So GameStop was on my radar here today. And then I start to see this initial pullback in the morning starts to hold the trade line. Okay, now what you see is this trade line starts to act as an area of support. That is not enough for you to just start buying GameStop in here. This is a very common mistake that traders make when trying to trade the trade line VWAP crossover. Okay? Do not anticipate the crossover. Okay? A lot of traders will anticipate the crossover and they'll buy GameStop down here. In this case, it would have worked out. But there's going to be a lot of situations where the stock will just do that. And the trade line will never actually cross over VWAP and you never get the trigger. That's why you're going to be better off waiting for the trade line VWAP cross to trigger. Now, what triggers this setup? Okay. When you get a quick jump in share price accompanied by a quick jump in trading volume. Okay, I'll just take you guys over to, this is what the chart looked like when I pulled the trigger on this trade. Okay. This is what your chart looked like when we pulled the trigger on GME. A quick jump in share price and a quick jump in trading volume. Those are the two things that you need to trigger the trade line VWAP crossover. When I see that, what I then do is I look for a pullback into VWAP to get long. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Now, again, here's your trade line. You look for a quick jump in share price over VWAP with a quick increase in volume to tell me that trade line VWAP cross is in play. Okay, now at this moment, I came on, I told everybody in chat that I'm looking now for a pullback towards VWAP to get long. Okay, you guys, my Teachy family members, you guys can all confirm. At this moment, I came on the microphone. I told my family members in chat, guys, in front of VWAP. I'm looking to get long. We'll see if we can push up towards 174, 175. That was verbatim what I said to everybody in chat. Now, here comes your pullback. Okay? Now, here comes your pullback. There's your pullback. There's your pullback into VWAP. Right there, folks, is where I went ahead and I got long. Okay? Right there is where I went ahead and I got long. My exact trade alert today was at 10:13 a.m. I got long GME at 169.89. 169.89 is where I am long GME, looking for the trade line VWAP crossover. Your stop loss goes just below VWAP on this trade setup. What we do here now is the quick jump in share price over VWAP, the quick increase in volume, the trade line acting as support. That starts to set up the trade line VWAP cross. You set your stop loss just below VWAP. Here comes your trade line, meets VWAP, creates support, and then there your trade line crosses over it. Now you see the trade line crosses over and above VWAP, and the rest is history. Okay? The rest is history. You get that nice extension move, and the stock goes on to make a brand new high of the day, and I go ahead and I just start peeling profits off the table. On GameStop, my take profits were as follows. 25% of my position came off the table at 171.89. And then the bulk of my position comes off the table at 174.58. Okay, 174.58. All right, about $4.50 a share on the bulk of my position on this GameStop trade, all thanks to the trade line VWAP crossover pattern. Now, the second part of this lesson is how to use resistance levels to identify profit targets. Okay? How to use resistance levels to identify profit targets. Because I wanted to make sure that I sold the bulk of my position up there in the mid 170s, 174, 175. I wanted to sell the bulk of my position up there. Why? Okay, first, my first take profit target was in front of the high of the day. Your high of the day, potential area of resistance, that's where 25% of my position comes off the table. We break through the high of the day, right in front of 175 is where the next bulk of my profit comes off the table. But why? As we pan this over, you will start to notice, okay, this resistance level. Let me delete this. That's just the high of the day. Okay. You'll notice this resistance level. Okay. Call it 174.50. You'll see resistance right there. Okay. You'll see prior support right here. And then when we broke beneath it, resistance here again. And then there's your drop. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, okay, we've got a previous support level that became resistance. This is the level that we've got to get above if GameStop is going to continue to move higher. So you've got to look back to the left, especially in the market environment that we're currently in. Okay. Guys, again, for the laptops, a lot of people are asking about the laptop. If you just signed up with the coupon code TTG121, if you're one of the first 50 people to do so, you'll get a free laptop. To claim your laptop, I see a lot of people are asking. There's 35 laptops left. So 15 people have already signed up with that coupon code since I told you about it. So the next 35 people will get a free laptop included with their membership. To claim your free laptop, because I see a lot of people asking in chat, the bottom right of our website will be a chat support icon. Click it. That is where you're going to be able to enter your information and your address to claim your free laptop. Okay? Cool. Now, Identifying this resistance level is what allowed me to take my bulk of my profit off the table right there at that resistance level, because look what the stock did after that. It reversed. That resistance level held. This is what it's all about. Not being greedy. Taking profits when your targets are reached. Okay? Because I had 3 different profit targets on this trade when I entered right here. My first was in front of the high of the day. We got there, I took profit. My second was like 174.50. We got there, I took profit. And my third take profit target was going to be an extension follow-through move, because I felt if we got through this resistance level that I thought we could have seen, okay, a move back up here into the high 180s, the mid 180s. Okay. I feel like we could have made a pretty decent move if we got through that 175 area. Okay. So when the stock reaches my profit targets, I'm taking profit off the table. 25% came off here, 50% came off here, and I got flat the last piece of my position, final take profits right here, as we failed to hold that initial morning high and we broke down below the trade line and below view up. My final take profit came off the table there. So these are my sells. There's the entry, 25% of my position, 50%, 25%. And that's where I made all my money today, guys, on this GameStop trade. Just the one trade today, utilizing the trade line view up crossover, using resistance levels to identify take profit targets. And these are some really good lessons that you can implement in your trading as early as tomorrow. This is how I was able to take these 2 lessons, bring it all together to execute a beautiful trade on GameStop that netted me, $4.50 a share on the bulk of my position. Anybody have any questions about this trade and about these lessons before I move on? No? Good. Beautiful. All right, guys, good. All right, guys, awesome. Great. So I hope you guys learned something from that. Guys, listen, it's my goal with all of these live streams. It's my goal to make sure that you find value and you truly get something from these lives to where you learn something. And I want to know tonight if you did. Everyone right here tonight, if you're a member, not a member, first-time viewer, long-time viewer, type the number 1 in chat if you got value out of this live stream. I want to know. Go ahead and type the number 1 in chat if you guys got value from the live stream tonight. Beautiful. Look at all those number 1s. I love it. I love it, guys. Excellent. Beautiful. Guys, listen up. I told you, yes, True Trading Group is a premium platform. Yes, that means it does cost money. Okay, I already told you guys, if you guys want to get the 43% discount, you can use the coupon code TTG121. But for those whose interests have been piqued, but maybe you aren't ready to join the team full time, we do have a 7-day trial I want to make sure you all are aware of. It's only $3. Okay? It's literally only $3. Okay? It's a one-time payment of $3. It's less than a cup of coffee. No reoccurring payment, no auto renew. There's no catch at the end of the 7-day trial. If you do not manually upgrade to a full membership, the trial simply ends and you're never charged again. With this trial, you're going to get 3 sample courses that come in text and video format. You're going to get 7-day access to our Benzinga Pro live newsfeed. 7-day access to our Trade Ideas scanner. 7-day access to free analyst ratings and SEC filings on any U.S. listed company. And last but not least, you're going to get 3-day access to our live trading chat room where me and my team of 6 other pro moderators trade live and get a real feel for what it's like being part of the TTG family. For that trial, just go to ttgthree.com. The URL is right there at the bottom of your screen. Go to ttgthree.com to sign up for that 7-day trial. Guys, it's only $3. Everybody's got $3, right? It's only $3. That's it. Guys, if anyone is having trouble getting into the giveaway room for the TTG Stimmy, again, anyone that joins tonight, you can head on over to take advantage of the Stimmy as well. 5 TTG members are going to win $500 tonight. Adam will help you. Okay? Adam will help you. The password is ShugCoin. All right? The password is ShugCoin. All right? So there's your password to get into the giveaway room. All right? The password to the giveaway room is ShugCoin. If you're having trouble getting into the giveaway room with that password, go into the main trading chat room, and Adam will help you guys get in. So immediately following this live stream, the TGD Stimmy is gonna take place in the giveaway room. All lowercase. The password is ShugCoin to get into the giveaway room. All right. Now, one more time, I want to know who here is not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, I want to know who's not a member that's still on the live. Nice. Shanta just got her laptop. Way to go, Shanta. All right, we got Merle Gurr. We got Jonathan Hirschman, Mark Weldon. We got Mockingbird, Kelly Reeves, RV Thomas, Crazy Max, Louis Bernardi, Fernando Martinez, Usama Hassan Khan, Eric G., Ivan Guru, Q the Expert, Antonio Ricardo, Brendan Johns, Donna Keaton, Halu Amdi, Chase Cross. Nice. Canyon Ridge just got their laptop Friday night. Ricky Goldsmith, Samuel Setch, Adrian Perez. Beautiful, guys. A lot of TTG people coming through here that are not members. I love to see it. I love to see new faces. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. But listen to me carefully, because what I'm going to say to you now is actually maybe the most important thing you'll hear me say all night. Nobody, no one, not me, no one is going to do the work that's needed for you to reach your goals. You've got to be willing to put in some time and energy to learn how to do this. And it all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools, and community that's going to help you to learn, trade, and profit. That is what TGD is all about. A 1-year membership would normally cost $2,212 for the year. But until tonight, until midnight tonight Pacific, that's 3 a.m. Eastern, you can get a 43% discount that brings the price all the way down to just $1,252. There's no upsells. There's no add-ons. You got full access to all the moderators, including myself, and everything we have and everything we ever will have. The price is going up at midnight Pacific. Use the coupon code TTG121 to take advantage and lock in that discounted price before the price goes up at midnight. I already told you guys why we do not have a monthly membership. Okay, it's just 1 month is not enough time. I'm also going to give you 110% of my time, energy, and effort. You better be willing to give it back to me. Guys, there's only 28 laptops left. I told you those laptops go quick. We've already blown through half of them. Okay, so the next 28 people to sign up with coupon code TTG121 are going to get a brand new laptop. Guys, also, I told you before, TTG is an entire platform. It's not just courses and alerts. There's way more. When you start trading, you're going to need, even if you don't join TTG, you're going to need real-time news, real-time level 2, and real-time charts, right? You need those things in order to trade. TTG is like Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price, you get access to everything we have and everything we ever will have. As a member, you guys get access to the top premium trading tools and products, and we bundle them all together as part of your membership. Included with your membership at no additional fee whatsoever is Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. This gives you live breaking to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat room. Myself, my moderators, all of the TTG members, we use this every single day. I cannot begin to tell you how much money this service has made me and saved me by giving me news before the rest of the crowd. This is an invaluable tool that is included free with your membership. It also has a squawk box feature, which lets you which lets you turn on your speakers and listen as somebody will read the news headlines to you out loud instead of you reading them yourself. You're also going to get quote streams, real-time level 1 and real-time full book level 2 with real-time options data included as well. That's going to be part of a trade simulator that'll let you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you learned in the courses. Then we've got a trade idea scanner that shows you, what are the hottest stocks during the day? What stocks are making new highs? Where do you need to be focusing your attention? Then you get access to TradingView's Pro charting software. Okay, that's one of the most commonly used charting softwares used by active traders today. It's yours, free, with your membership. You're getting at least 10 easy-to-follow actionable trade alerts per week from a community of traders with over an 80% win rate. We are fully transparent, folks. We are fully transparent in True Trading Group. We actually keep a trading journal on our website that tracks every buy and every sell our moderators make, so you can track all of our performance. It's right there on the website. All the wins, all the losses, all the break-evens, right there for you guys to see on the website. You're also going to get access to one small private study group with a TTD moderator. This is your chance to ask questions and get lessons and topics that you need help with. Then you have the courses. This is a simplified version of the education I received while working at the firm in New York City. Okay, 15 courses, beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, trader psychology courses, swing trading courses, you name it, we've got it. Text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. You'll also get access on top of that, access to our video library that has over 100 hours of additional educational video content. That's workshops and webinars myself and the other moderators have conducted, covering different topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, have confidence pulling the trigger. Guys, all this is included. You don't pay extra for any of this. And you have access to all the moderators. Like I said, you can send us messages during the day, no problem. To put things into perspective, the value you get with this membership, you all have the opportunity right now on this live stream to join for $1,252 with the coupon code TGD121. That's a 43% discount. Let me put things into perspective. Benzinga charges $1,188 a year for that new service. It's included with your membership. That's almost your entire membership value right there in that newsfeed. Quote stream the level 2, that's $990 a year. That's included. The trade simulator, $750 a year. And TradingView, they charge $720 a year for their charting software. All those things are included for free with your membership. But if you paid for them separately, it would cost you $3,648 a year. This is what I mean by the value that you are actually getting as a member of True Trading Group is insane. You're not spending $1,252 to get someone else's trade alerts. You're spending $1,252 as an investment in your own education that's going to get you access to a platform that's going to provide you with the education and the tools and the resources needed to be a profitable trader. That's what a TC membership is all about. Please listen to me, guys. This membership is going up in price at midnight Pacific. Lock in this discounted price before it goes up. We're going to continue to walk the price of a membership up by a couple of bucks every day as we move back to the $2,000 price point, which is still cheaper than our competition. That gives you 10 times the value. I told you before when I got a little emotional, our goal with True Trading Group is to disrupt this entire industry. But in order to do that, we need to provide value, insane value, and results at a price that's substantially less than any of our other so-called competitors. I'm not kidding. We're going to be moving our price back up to $2,000 here soon. My TGD fam, you guys what do you think a membership to True Trading Group is worth? Sound off in chat right now. You tell me your honest opinion. What do you think a membership to True Trading Group is worth? Sound off in chat. You tell me. You think it's worth $2,000, $1,000, $5, $5,000, $10,000? You guys tell me what you think a membership is worth. I think it'll be helpful. Anyone that's considering joining, I want you guys to pay attention to the comments that come through here. Whoosh Wave says 5,000. Brian Stringer says 5,000. Silver Grave says 10,000. Diego Hernandez, 10,000. Jason Walkenbach, 5K at least. Rog Base, 5,000. Tanya says, honestly, 10K. Panama Mike says 5K. Chief Rocket says priceless. Larica says it's worth much more than what you're offering the price now. Jane Doe says 5K. Fernando, 5K. Michaela, 5K. Raising Cane says 5K, easy. Robert says it's priceless. Abby says 5,000 plus. Amy T, 5K. Kevin Schaefer says priceless. Celeste says 10K, easy. Guys, my TC fam, have you guys made your membership feedback yet? I think that would be helpful too. Guys, if you've made your membership feedback, sound off in chat right now. How long did it take? I think there's a lot of viewers here tonight that would like to know, listen, that's great, you provide value, but are you making money? Sound off in chat right now, guys. Tell me how long it took for you to make your membership feedback. Snow Lob says, I've been a member for a year and can tell you it's the best group of its kind. Determined made their membership back in 3 weeks. BG says, I just got certified Saturday and the courses alone are worth it. Add the chat room, Benzinga, and all the mods who answer your questions for 12 hours a day. It is an insane bargain. It's honestly changed my life. Boom. Okay, Shields, 1 month. Diane Fig recently just joined, says not yet, but soon. Snowlog says, I made mine back the same week that I joined. Chief Rocco, 1 week. Flynn Lowe, 1 week. I did it in 2 trades. Whoosh Ways tells everybody in large caps, invest in yourself. Sean Miller made back the membership in just 1 month. Mellow Fellow, I made $1,900. I just joined on Friday. Rupesh made it in 3 days. Russell, 2 weeks. Gay in 2 months is up to $8,000 in profit. 1 week for Larica, 2 weeks for Raising Cane. You guys get the idea. Listen to your peers. Listen to what TTG members are telling you guys. There's no difference between these people that are all saying how much money, that how fast it took them to make their membership feedback. There's no difference between them and you. They all found TTG the same way you did, a live stream. Guys, we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Over 1,000 people have taken the time to write us a review on Trustpilot. I encourage and invite all of you to go read some of our reviews on Trustpilot. 5-star rated with over 1,000 reviews. I encourage you guys to go through and read some of those reviews on Trustpilot. These are your peers. Listen to them. All right. We're always giving back to our members too, guys. I told you about the TG Stimmy already. And again, anyone that joins tonight, you guys can head on over to the giveaway room. The password is all lowercase, one word, SUGE coin, SUGE coin, to get into the giveaway room. But we do a lot more. Whenever we get 300 new members, we raffle off a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash. All you've got to do is be a member of True Trading Group, and your name will be included in that raffle for a chance to win $30,000 or a Tesla. Okay. Again, guys, you have to enter the coupon code TTG121 to get the 43% discount. If you do not enter the coupon code, you're going to be paying $1,990. If you're on the live stream, I am giving you this coupon code TTG121 so that you will only pay $1,252. Use the coupon code. Okay. You guys spent the time to be with me on the live stream. You're going to get the discount. Make sure you use it. All right. There's 19 laptops left. The next 19 people, are we giving away a laptop? Ask Brandon. Brandon, yes. There's 19 left. So the next 19 people that use that coupon code will get a free laptop included with their membership. All right. And last but not least, the last thing I'm going to say before I let you guys go, and Adam's going to head it over and do the stimmy with our members. I am so confident that if you're willing to put in some work, that this can and will work for you, that here's what I'm willing to do. And everything I'm going to say to you right now is all available. It's all on the website for you to see. Anyone that signs up with the coupon code TTG121, if you go through all of our courses, pass all of our quizzes, and attend a private study group, if you do those 3 things and you still don't make back the $1,252, which is the cost of a membership, if you don't make that back at least once throughout your membership, I will give you all of your money back. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. I am going to give you a complete refund if you do those 3 things and still don't make that money back at least once. That's how much I believe and stand behind my platform. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I see the success that my members are having. Like I told you, about 82% of True Training Group members are successful. If they weren't, I would not be able to offer you this money back guarantee. It's just that simple. So the ball's in your court now. I'm offering you a 43% discount, a free laptop to get you started, and a money back guarantee. The rest now is up to you. Are you going to take the next step to actually invest in your own education and give yourself a chance to see if you can actually do this? If you can generate another income stream for you and your family? Can you do this? I'm willing to offer you all of these things to get you on your way. But at the end of the day, folks, you've got to be willing to do it. I told you, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you're looking to cut corners and you want a secret, sign off the live stream. TeachD's not for you. There's plenty of other services out there that'll gladly take your money. But if you're really willing to put in some time and energy, I'm willing to stand there by your side and walk you through that process and give you a money back guarantee in the meantime. Because if you're going to spend the time to go through our education, use the platform, and you still don't make that money back, then that means that my education, my platforms failed you. I'll give you the money back. But you've got to go through all the courses, pass all the quizzes, and attend a private study group. Try. Put in an effort. And I'll be willing to do that for you guys here tonight. All right? So guys, head on over to the TeachD Stimmy for my TeachD family members. Adam's going to go and do that. For all of you, I think we've got maybe 17 or 18 laptops left. Coupon code TTG121 before midnight Pacific. Lock in the 43% discount because the price is going up at midnight. Get the free laptop, okay, and get that money back guarantee and get your butts in chat tomorrow, and we'll figure out how we're going to make some money again. 15 laptops left. Guys, hurry up. Go. I told you those laptops weren't going to last. We had 50 before we started. I told you those laptops weren't going to last. So go ahead on over, guys. TTG121. Use that coupon code, and I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Thanks for joining me tonight. Subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and of course, smash that like button, guys.